He was trying to like decapitate it with a shovel, and then he just kept doing it. It wouldn't die. All right, back with some more Upchurch. Can I get an outlaw? Let's get into it.
Where have the rebels gone? We don't need another pretty boy singing 30 songs. Fake country boys doing country all wrong. You need another haggard or a Johnny Cash, somebody chewing back and whipping ass. I need a preacher, I need a savior. How about y'all? Can I get a let me get a
Who is this singing?
I don't know.
It doesn't say featuring anybody.
Maybe it's a sample.
No, the guy in the beginning with the guitar.
Right? Maybe it's a sample of something.
Oh, like you think it's a cover or like something like that? I don't know. I'm confused.
Savior, how about y'all? Can I get a let me get an outlaw like the man who raised me up, hauling chickens to Kentucky in the back of beat up trucks. Because all I'm seeing now is Hollywood wearing some hunting gear and TV shows about idiots that think country is drinking beer. Sick of seeing skinny jeans smiling like a cover girl. I wanna see some kids out back with 22s popping squirrels. I wanna see some young guns going out on a duck hunt and lesser of this flappy bird and acting like a lazy bum. It's trends.
I like it.
Okay, what do you think he's talking about there? TV shows that make country people look like they just sit around and drink beer.
Like Honey Boo Boo.
Okay, I think I've seen that show maybe once.
Yeah.
I figured that's what he's talking about. That's the only show I know of this. Wait, no, there's also a show about like duck hunting or something, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Duck
I guess that's not
Dynasty.
about drinking beer. Oh yeah, Duck Dynasty. Those are the only two shows I know that would portray
Yeah.
country people any kind of way. But he's talking about out back with 22s
Yeah.
popping squirrels. I would have loved that as a kid. Oh my goodness. 'Cause
Isn't
we
that
have
what you...
no, we have BB guns. It's not the same as a
Oh.
22.
Oh.
I used to pop squirrels and birds and chipmunks, all kind of stuff in the backyard. But a BB gun is not the same as a 22. Like, had some weird times when you hit something, doesn't really die.
Oh.
I remember one time, shot a squirrel. I guess maybe like paralyzed it or something. I don't know, but it fell out the tree and it was just like squirming. So my dad went and got a shovel and he was trying to like decapitate it with a shovel. And then he just kept doing it. It wouldn't die. It was torturous. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I mean, we didn't live in the country. We lived in the burbs. You know what I mean? So it's not like you got a 22 in the burbs. So we had a BB gun from the window shooting little animals and stuff, but sometimes took a lot of shots. It was bad. It was not humane. We just do it all the time, though. It was not good. But yeah, having a 22 would have been nice as a kid. Able to like shoot squirrels and stuff.
Going out on a duck hunt and lesser of this flappy bird and acting like a lazy bum. His trends got it twisted and they make country a petty style. Now where's all my country folks that actually could go survive? When that stock market crashes, I'll be somewhere deep off in these pines, killing shit, kicking ass and taking what the hell is mine. Another pretty boy singing 30 songs. Fake country boys doing country all wrong.
Okay, I like the hook.
Yeah,
I
I like
need
it.
another pretty boy. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, being a pretty boy is kind of like trendy modern day.
Yeah.
But I think it's because like women, like younger women seem to like it. But I feel like as younger women, I do like in high school and college. Hey, the pretty boys were winning in high school and college. They were. I feel like as women mature, they kind of want a man who's not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Right.
You know, who can handle business no matter what goes down. You want a guy who can handle it. You know what I mean?
If you like pretty boys, then you're going to be handling a lot for them.
I mean, I know some women who are with some dudes, and they're not even pretty boys. They're just kind of like this new age kind of dude, right? And if someone broke in the house, I'm pretty sure the woman would be the one who would have to defend the home.
I know.
I'm pretty sure. I am 99% sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I like this energy.
Right. This is almost like bring back manly men kind
Right,
of energy.
Right, and it's like, you know, these days, I don't know. I feel like it's one thing to feel a certain way and be like, this is how I like to live. I'm not a super masculine man or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like another thing when like the whole media is trying to like make all men very feminine.
Right. But I'm saying you don't have to be a super masculine, hyper masculine man to be able to do basic things like be able to secure food in case the grid went down or something, you know, some kind of
Right.
catastrophe. Be able to
Right.
change your own oil, change your own windshield wiper blades. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like basic stuff. You don't have to be
Right.
very masculine to do these things.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of dudes are literally afraid to get their hands dirty, kind of thing. It's weird.
I got scars on my knuckles from a loudmouth in the parking lot. Knife wounds in my back from so-called friends that tend to lie a lot. There's snakes up in the grass, but Bubba, shit, I'm used to walking tall. And if I feel you talking shit, won't second guess the jacket jaw. Today, the world we live in, realness tends to wash and fade away. That's why if you ain't walking shit, then I don't care for shit you say. I met the folks I idolize, and so far there's some white-ass lies, just country faking good disguise. Now tell me how that tends to fly. I'm on my southern pride twang, baby, come and roll with me. Backwoods as it gets, and not the shit that you see on TV. I'm talking Chevy CT, picking up some brown rocks, 30-06 with a seat of stained wood stock.
He said realness tends to fade away. Some people modern day.
Yep. It's like the other day what I was talking about with the people grow up decent, but then they kind of like lean towards that lifestyle, like lean towards the modern sort of, you know what I mean?
What lifestyle? Lean towards what lifestyle?
The lifestyle, just the modern day, just like sort of spineless, like switching up friendships based on like what can I get and like how this benefits me and how I look and what people think of me, and instead of like being true to themselves.
And I see a lot of people somehow get wrapped into the media and seem to be very controlled by the media to where they don't even want to be friends with you anymore if you don't
Yeah.
don't fall in line, kind of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you
Right.
used to have a real relationship with this person. It used to be normal. And then they grew up and watched a lot of TV or
Right.
whatever they did. I don't know how they got to where they are. It was
Right.
like, dang.
Right. And it's like they really feel like the media is their identity. Even though the media and like powers that be and whatever don't care about them.
Right.
30-06 with a seat of stained wood stock. Another 30 boys singing 30 songs. Fake country boys doing country all wrong. You need another haggard or a Johnny Cash, somebody chewing back and whipping ass. I need a preacher, I need a savior. How about y'all? Can I get a I stay coming in like a rock, so they be calling me the Scottsdale. Cornbread fed, and you know I'm raising plenty head. I'm turned up like some honkies at a keg party at a hotel. And I'm breaking down these barriers like drywall that needs repair. I'm cold with my shit, boy. I'm cold with my style, boy. That backwoods, that hick town, that late night, that driving round. That George Strait crank real loud, got lightning bugs on my windshield. That back road, no cops found, and I'm sipping on that hot brown. I wreck shit, my motto. Got rednecks by the truckload. That smell good, stay sprayed on. I hit downtown and take girls home. That bonfire, light that up. Homegrown shit, roll one. I got a gun rack in my back glass and a big gun, it holds one.
Ooh. I like that.
What?
I like
Just the
that. That
flow?
whole verse. I like the flow, the verse. I like the energy that it's about. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like, that is what country living is like. Man, that sounds desirable.
Yeah. I feel like the media, like he said, media is doing country wrong. Like they're teaching people like something that's totally not, you know. Country is like self-reliant, self-sufficient, like
Sounds like freedom.
freedom.
Like they're doing whatever they want to do out
Yeah.
there. I mean, they're not going around murking people, you know, causing all this destruction kind of thing. Like, it seems like as long as they're not really hurting anyone, they're free to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's like, that sounds real nice.
One, I got a gun rack in my back glass and a big gun, it holds one. Another 30 boys singing 30 songs. Fake country boys doing country all wrong. You need another haggard or a Johnny Cash, somebody chewing back and whipping ass. I need a preacher, I need a savior. How about y'all? Can I get a outlaw?
I
Oh,
like
right.
that.
That's not what I was expecting, but can I get an outlaw?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because,
Right.
like, nothing they were singing about was, like, bad.
Right.
When I think outlaw, I think kind of like, kind of,
Right.
like, intentionally being a rebel for the sake of being a rebel.
Right.
But this sound more like rebelling against the norms of society for the sake of freedom, more or less. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nothing was crazy that they mentioned.
You know what I think is interesting?
What?
So, like, cosmopolitan, posh city life is, like, built on the country. Like, it's built on the backs of the country. Like, you need, like all the, like, industrial supplies and stuff. Like, it comes from, like, basic materials. And, like, all the food comes from a farm at some point. You know?
Right.
But it's like when a child is raised in the, like, I just think about my brother, okay? And we grew up in Missouri. We grew up close to St. Louis, but like 30 minutes away from St. Louis. And so we didn't really grow up country, but we didn't really grow up city either. And he's just so prissy. He's just so, like, you know, like we went to visit him a couple weeks ago. He got a lobster tail at a restaurant in New Orleans, and it had poop in it. And he was like, "Oh, I can't eat this. It has poop in it." And so he gave us his lobster tail.
Yeah, we took it and ate it.
We took it and
So
ate it.
just wiped the poop off.
Yeah,
and
he
ate
was
it.
just so disturbed, you know, that it had poop in it. But it's like, first off, you wouldn't even have this lobster on your plate if it weren't for somebody going in, like, fishing and catching it. You know what I mean? And then, like, you got the, like, you know, whoever drove the truck and delivered it and kept it on ice, and, you know what I mean? They got cooking, and so it takes so much to, like, create a city life. You know? That it's, like, kind of sad that people don't, like, they're so far away from, like, the original resources and, like, things that it took to make their life, that they feel that it's, like, a total undesirable life.
Right. But, I mean, he's a special case because, I mean, your parents enable that behavior.
Right.
So, like, your mom
Right.
bought him the lobster tail that he could waste, and she wouldn't even care if he wasted it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like he's been raised like that his whole life.
He never has ever had to do any yard work. He's never, like...
He's never cut the grass.
He's never cut the grass. I don't even know if he changed the light bulb, honestly.
Probably not.
And see, I'm more like country. Like, I'm just naturally, I like to get dirty. Like, I don't know. I like stuff like that. But it's just weird to me to, like, see people so, like, modern day, they have the option to, like, shelter their kids from, like, having to do hard work. And so then the kid sometimes grows up and it's just like, ooh, that's what country is? Like, you know what I mean? And they only believe the, like, sort of honey boo boo narrative when in reality it's like that's how you get the lobster on your plate. Like, it's just odd to me.
But you didn't grow up 30 minutes away from St. Louis. You grew up in St. Louis County.
Right.
So it's like 25 minutes from the city center. But it was
Right.
it was in St. Louis. It wasn't
Right,
like
it wasn't
away
in,
from
like,
St.
the country at all.
But
But
yeah, go ahead.
I did used to go, when I was a kid, I did used to go to the farm and pick greens with my granny. And, like, my mom had a friend whose family had farms, so we'd bought for apples and, like, go to their farm instead. So that was the most country.
I don't know if I've ever even been, like, to the country. Driving through on a road trip, I've never, like,
Right.
been anywhere that was really, really country like that. Maybe on a
Right.
field trip. Went to a farm one time on a field trip. That's about it. So I have no clue. What I know about country,
Yeah.
it could be misinformation because it's all from the media. And I'm sure it's a lot of misinformation, but that's all I really know. I don't know much about it.
Have you rode a horse?
Yes, but that was in the burbs. There was a horse stable in the burbs.
Oh.
It was right off 170 and Natural Bridge. There used to be a horse stable right around that area
Oh, really?
in St. Louis. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
right in the middle of the burbs.
Wow.
But that was it. Just one time rode a horse.
Dang. Have you rode an ATV
No,
or dirt bike?
no. A moped is the closest to any alternative vehicle that I've driven.
Dang. Yeah, it's really interesting because, like where we grew up, it's like, it's not quite country, but it's Missouri.
It's
You know
not
what I
country.
mean?
It's a city.
It's not country, but
It's like the county. It's like the burbs.
But then when we moved to LA, I mean, I feel like LA, like, ate me alive. Like, it wasn't a city like LA, you know what I mean? It's not, like, where we're from, it's not like a city.
Yeah, if you guys want to see Lex's little brother, we published 2 videos with him. We shot some more. We didn't publish them all, though, but Politically Incorrect. We did that video with Lex's brother. And then what was the other one? Ill Mind of Hobson 5.
Yeah,
I think. So, yeah, if you guys want to see her little brother, he's in those 2 videos.
yeah. He's a character.
That's all I have on this one.
All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Like the video, comment below other Upchurch stuff we should check out. Subscribe to our channel for more, and join our Discord if you want to kick it with us even more. And until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.